from the country where love is the essence of life, India. Welcome to Varanasi. Hey guys, I'm here in Varanasi. It's my second day, and I'm just chilling here in Asigat. And I'll tell you something about Varanasi before I do my rounds in the Ghats. Varanasi is India's holiest city. It is believed to be in existence for 3,000 years. So that makes it really, really old. You can say your mama's so old, she was in Varanasi even if it was just still a town. So it is also the city of Shiva. Shiva is one of the three major gods in Hindu mythology. And it's also made even holier by the presence of the Ganges River or Ganga here. This one on my left. I'll tell you more about the Ganges later on when I can be bothered. So now I'm going to do my walk. There are a lot of cows roaming around here in Varanasi because these cows are considered holy. Oh my god, it's peeing. It's not really friendly. So yeah, I got distracted by the peeing cow. Yeah, as I was saying, I just can't get over it. Oh my god. As I was saying, cows are considered holy here in Varanasi, or even in Hindu religion, because they provide milk and sustenance to their children. That's why they're considered holy. This is not the most pleasant thing I've seen here in Varanasi. I've only been out for 2 hours and I think I've seen a lot already. This is just a random puppy eating a random dead puppy. So, I'm so stressed out right now. I feel like crying. I'm still not over the dead puppy, but I'll just show you a quick glimpse of how they do their lives here in Varanasi. Oh my god, what is this guy doing? Let me zoom him in. What the fuck is he doing? Anyway, what they do here in the Ganges is they do their activities of daily living. They do their baths, they wash their clothes, they brush their teeth, and all those shit. This guy is so distracting me. Oh shit. What the fuck is wrong with you? Alright, I'm still alive. I'm still processing the images of the dead puppy and the peeing cow and the dancing man. I must say that strolling along the Ghats is a must here in Varanasi. That will be the first thing that you should do, because you will see a lot of really interesting things. This will give you a better picture of how the Ganges is deeply connected with the daily life of the people here in Varanasi. So you can see people washing their clothes, taking a bath, drying their clothes here on the Ghats. I was making random footage earlier, then I walked past through the burning Ghat. I wasn't really mentally prepared to see a burning body, but I've been preparing myself to do that, but just not randomly. Then after walking past through it, after 3 seconds, there's this guy selling me stuff and he was harassing me non-stop. And it really ruined the moment of me processing the thought. It's like somebody ruins your orgasm. I'm so angry, I just wanna have it caught on camera for my vlog. Do you see those flames over there? That is where the bodies are being cremated. I've been told by a random guy over there that it's alright to take photos or videos as long as it is done discreetly, but I decided not to, out of respect for families of the person being cremated, and the person being cremated, of course. Dying here in Varanasi, or being cremated here in Varanasi, is considered the ideal for most Hindus, because if you get cremated here in Varanasi, it is an instant liberation of the soul in the cycle of reincarnation or moksha. Moksha is considered, or its equivalent in Western religions, is going to heaven. So if you get cremated here, you get instant heaven. While that body is being burned, I'm also burning myself from the heat of the sun because it's midday here in Varanasi. I forgot to mention that over there I noticed that the family of the person being cremated, they're not crying and they look really happy. Because in Hinduism, death is considered a good thing because this is the time when the soul is liberated from the body. And that means it's ready to be reincarnated or attain moksha, or the liberation from the cycle of reincarnation. Attaining moksha is similar to going to heaven, as I was saying, in Western religions, but this is a time when the soul becomes part of the greater consciousness, as they call it, or something like that. I don't really remember. I just saw a really nice thing today, and faith restored in humanity. Just saw a group of tourists paying a vendor selling birds to set them free. Good thing about traveling here in Varanasi, it's very difficult to get lost, finally, because all the ghats are along the Ganges. So it's either you go left or right, then you won't get lost. If you go the other direction and walk all the way through, then you're stupid. That will be me. I have finally reached the Shashwamedh Ghat, all the way from the southernmost ghat called Asi Ghat. I'll show you around. Yeah, this is the Shashwamedh Ghat. This is where the evening artists are being done at 6 p.m. This is the Shashwamedh Ghat. One more time because it's so good. I have to show it to you again. This is the street just in front of the main ghat, the Shashwamedh. Chaos. Just when you thought where you live is noisy, then try living here. Oh my god, it's non-stop yanking your horns. I'm on my way back to my hotel because I'm feeling gross. I stopped my walk from the Shashwamedh Ghat, and yeah, it's really chaotic here. I'm on my bike tuk-tuk. So many people, it's non-stop chaos. I'll tell you something weird, like every time I pass by, some people do stare and their heads are really turning. I'm wondering why. And I gave them this look. And it's ridiculous, they keep on staring no matter what. Maybe the shirt I'm wearing because it's quite revealing. It's not even revealing, I've worn sluttier shirts than this. But I'm loving the attention. Back in the hotel and I'm just gonna have lunch now at the rooftop restaurant of Palace on Ganges. I'm having rice and metikamurg, that is a lamb curry. I made a mistake, it's not lamb curry, it's chicken curry. Just finished eating it. It's really good, really authentic. I'm not really sure if I kind of like the chicken that they use here because they don't really use fillets. They use the whole chicken with bones in it, and so much hassle to eat. And I don't know, I'm not just really used to it. But the sauce is authentic. It's really good, much better than the ones we have back in, New Zealand, Australia. Back on the road, and I just freshened up. I'm on my way to the Shashwamedh Ghat to meet someone, and this is a tuk-tuk ride. It's so bumpy. Yeah, oh my god. Yeah, look at the road. It is definitely 3,000 years old from the looks of it. This is Varanasi. On rush hour. I just got off the tuk-tuk because the traffic is not moving. This is what you get when you put cows to the equation. The traffic will be horrendous. So I'm just sprinting my way all the way down from Asi Ghat to Narad Ghat. And the worst part is I'm wearing one of my best shoes. It's so annoying. But okay, keep my composure up there. I'm here now in the Shashwamedh. I don't know what it's called.
What it's called, you gotta get that bit right.
I'm here in the Shashwamedh Ghat for the evening arti.
What is it?
There are a lot of people. It's about to start and I'm sitting here on my VIP seat. It's not even for VIP people, it's just that I arrived way too early. I wish I could sing along, I don't know the lines.
गंगा देवी नमो नमः ओम श्री गंगा सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा राम रामी रामी माती गृहं जलति शर्पत्पतं
Hey, this is my friend from Varanasi. That's a random. I just finished watching the evening arti here in the Shoshone Ghat. Just ignore this, somebody just smeared that on my face randomly. Going back to the arti is a very magical experience. You have to do it if you come to Varanasi. You just have to come a little bit early to secure a spot along the ghats because it gets filled really quickly. It starts around 6 at this time and finishes at 7. You can also watch it from the boat. Just having dinner here somewhere in Varanasi with live music. It's so romantic. I forgot to mention that today is Indian Independence Day. Happy birthday, India. It's Friday night here in Varanasi, and obviously there's no party scene here, the holy city. So I'm having my own party in the balcony of my hotel room. I'm still loving this. Morning! It's my day 3 here in Varanasi. It's 6:50 in the morning and I dragged myself out of bed. I set my alarm at 5:30, but I kept on snoozing until 6:20. They had a vision of an gory attacking me. Then I woke up because my adrenaline was so high. I can hear my heart beating. It was so scary. I think it was a sign that I have to get up. It's, oh my God, it's actually a very spiritual experience because maybe it's the Ganga sending a message that I have to get up and do the morning boat ride. Can you hear that? Those are people doing their morning prayers. And I'm gonna show you something wonderful. Wow, this is Varanasi sunrise. And this is how the Ganga looks early in the morning. And these are the boats. Bloggers and practically everyone are raving about doing a boat ride in the sunrise. Here in Varanasi, they say it's the #1 thing that you have to do. Because that's the time when the sun is casting a light on the ghats, on that side of the Ganges. We'll see about that. It's quite foggy and it's a bit really chilly here. This will be the boat that I'll be riding. Good luck to me. I don't think they have life vests. And if this tips over, I don't know how to swim. I'm definitely gonna die here in Varanasi. Well, on the bright side, if I die, I'm gonna attain moksha because I'm gonna die in the Ganga anyway. So pray for me, guys. Wow, I'm really impressed. That is Chetsin Ghat. That is the spot where that Raja was defeated by the British. This is what I'm experiencing now. Oh my god, they're being attacked by the birds. Go birds! You see that smoke? That is the cremation ghat where I was yesterday. It is one of the two cremation grounds here in Varanasi. The other one being Manikarnika, which I'll show you later. That's the bigger one. This is just the, the runner-up in that sense. This needs to be mentioned, but I must say that the Ganga doesn't smell like sewage. What I smell throughout my stay in Varanasi, it's a mixture of burning wood, cow dung, human piss, and incense. That is, yeah, doesn't smell like sewage, like what people are thinking. It doesn't smell like that. And it looks clean from here. Oh no, I'm just kidding, it's not clean. But it's not as dirty as people would think. I consider bathing here later. My boatman is saying something that this is the Raja Ghat. Yes, I have no idea what it's all about though. But yeah, this is Raja Ghat. That is Bridge Rama Hotel. It costs $700 to $800 to stay in that hotel. Something that I'm not ready to pay for yet. Anyone willing to shot me? I'll love you forever. We are here now in the Shashwamedh Ghat. This is the place where I was last night watching the arti. And I have a confession. I was in the wrong arti. That is not the main arti that I'm supposed to watch. So I have to redo it all over again tonight. I was watching a minor one, but on the same ghat. And to tell you something about the main ghat, the Shashwamedh Ghat, this is named after the sacrifices, the horse sacrifices by the Lord Brahma, the creator. I don't know the whole story about it, but it's something to do with the horses. That is Manmandir Ghat. There's a palace on top of it. Look at that. So luxurious. This is Dom Raja Palace. This is where the Raja of the Doms. Oh my god, that doesn't make sense. To make the long story short, this is owned by the family who has exclusive rights to the cremation grounds. So imagine how much money they're gonna make with all the cremations taking place here over the centuries. So they have the exclusive rights to sell the wood and they collect the ashes. But it doesn't really look that extravagant from the outside, but they must be so filthy rich. I want this number. That is Manikarnika Ghat. That is the cremation ghat here in Varanasi.
Yes,
Yes, that's right.
yes, I.
So the legend says that Shiva's Mani fell over here. Mani is the crest jewel, and Karnika of his wife Parvati fell when they were bathing in a nearby well. So it derived the name Manikarnika. So the people come here to die here in Varanasi, and well, if they die somewhere else, then their body gets cremated here. People are not allowed to take photos nearby. And yes, I'm like just absorbing the experience right now. Well, that was an interesting experience. I got off at Manikarnika Ghat to have a closer look at the bodies being cremated. And the ambiance of the cremation grounds is not really solemn. It's very lively in a not really pleasant way because there are people harassing tourists selling their stuff, and people can't really enjoy the moment because they're non-stop relentless selling their goods and services to the people, and they wouldn't take no for an answer. And it's really noisy. People are laughing. I think they're locals here, and I don't know, it's just takes away the solemnity of the occasion, which is celebration of death, as I was saying, because death here is very sacred for Hindus. And I've watched some interviews before on YouTube saying that they were moved into tears when they visit Manikarnika Ghat, but for me, it's an okay experience. I mentally and emotionally prepared myself for that. But no, it's just really noisy, and the locals harassing you for goods. It's just ruins the whole experience. But overall experience, it's humbling, I would say. Behind me is Manikarnika Ghat. As you can see, there's smoke emanating from the ghat. Up to 300 people are being cremated here every day, and one can see the differences between the rich and the poor, even up to the day of their cremation. Because richer people get cremated on the something that looks like a grill on the higher steps of the ghat, and the poorer ones gets cremated on a pile of wood, and the poor gets cremated on the lower levels of the ghats, while the richer ones get cremated on the higher levels of the ghat. And again, also the richer can afford to pay for sandalwood, which is very expensive, and the poor just gets a pile of random wood, perhaps, and some paper to cremate the bodies. It's very interesting, and also noteworthy to mention that there's an eternal flame that has been burning for thousands of years, they say, up there, and that is the fire that they used to light the pyre for the funeral fire. Interesting, eh? So this is me. I'm enjoying the moment without the hawkers. They're so annoying. Hey, puppy. Puppy. I think I'm annoying him. Hey, puppy. He's so cute, but so dirty. Puppy. Also somewhere here, I'll just continue walking towards the very end of the ghats from Manikarnika. Here I'm in Sindhya Ghat. I have no idea the significance of that ghat, but anyway, I'll just keep on walking. That is Ganga Mahal Ghat. That was built in 19th century. Wow, do you see that? Beautiful. That is Aurangzeb's mosque. It was built on a Hindu temple that was destroyed when the Muslims came here in Varanasi. They're in Guleria Koti. Looks really nice. This is the place. And we'll have breakfast here. Chai tea and cheesecake for breakfast. Yum! That cheesecake is a major letdown. You can get better cheesecake in the supermarket, you know, those ones that come in a box. I don't know, I haven't had any good food here in Varanasi. I don't want to sound like a snob, and you know me, I'm very easy to please when it comes to food, but there's something about Varanasi, the food is not good at all. And I think I'm just paying for the ambiance, because look at it, it's so nice. Who wouldn't want to have breakfast here? But I still have 2 more days here in Varanasi, and I'm not giving up yet. There must be something good in here when it comes to gastronomic treats. I'll keep it posted. I went down the ghat near the Aurangzeb Mosque, and as you can see, they have a school of fish in here. See, Ganga is not really as dirty as people would say, because these creatures still thrive in them. Look at them, they're so cute! Oh, hey! I love you! Wow! He just committed suicide. Oh, he's still alive. I'm going to check out this Merotra sub-factory, and this is the way going to that place. As you can see, these alleyways are really narrow. Sorry, I Walked up the gas and I ran out of breath. I'm so unfit, sorry. This is a typical alleyway here in Varanasi. You can find them behind the ghats. They are mostly this narrow and it is shared by people and bikes and cows, of course. As you can see, they're everywhere. Lots and lots of them. Oh my god, look at the monkeys. Oh my god, they're friendly. Oh shit. Oh my god. Hello. Hey. Oh my god, I have fear of monkeys. Exactly last year, I got scratched by a monkey in Cambodia. I was just trying to be friendly and the stupid monkey scratched me. Oh, look at them. Hey. It's playing. Oh my god, there's one up on top of me. I finally found Mirotra Silk Factory here in Varanasi. I have my wonderful host here.
Yes,
So tell me about your products.
we are making 100% pure silk only. We not compromise our product quality.
Yes, and it's fixed price as you can
And
see, so it
yes.
saves you from haggling across Varanasi, which is so much of a hassle. And they are TripAdvisor endorsed, as you can see.
Yes, and we are recommended by more than 20 guidebook also.
So that's good. So if you want to buy silk, you have to visit his store. One thing that I want you to know that Varanasi is known for its silk brocades, and it's been going on for many years. Is it hundreds of years?
Yes,
Okay, so that's cool.
and this is my more than four generation this
Yeah.
business.
So I'm gonna check out their products and see what I can get. I'm just gonna show you the fabric. I would say this is exquisite. It's so beautiful. I'm not exaggerating. I've seen a lot of silk in my life, but this is something else. Well, I still think that Venetian silk is better, but this is beautiful. And I don't know if the camera captures the intensity of the colors, and it's so soft. Look at that. It's beautiful. You have to check this out. I'm just really impressed with the quality of silk here. So where's the silk coming from?
Silk coming from Bihar.
Yes. Do you recommend people to go to Bihar?
No, this is a danger area, but they only there for coming from cocoon here, and
Yeah.
then we are dye here. Yeah, we are dyeing from in my own factory
Yeah.
and making by handloom, by handmade,
Yes.
and this
Oh, these
costs-
are all handmade.
yeah, all is handmade.
Oh, I thought it was machine.
No, this is handloom, hand machine
Wow.
without electric.
Wow, that's amazing. And tell me about this pattern. What is this all about? The
This
paisley.
this called se paisley.
Yes.
This is the sign of India. This is the symbol of king.
Yeah.
This is symbol of king, and ladies can use. They can feel like a queen.
Yes. So for all you queen wannabes out there,
Yeah, and
you have to wear the paisley to
silk,
feel like royalty.
Yeah,
If you go silk shopping anywhere, we have a trick here to find out if you're buying the real thing, because some of them are just selling silk on one side and the other side is cotton or worse polyester. And our host here is going to show me how to check for genuine silk. So you get a lighter.
yes, and this is the sign of pure silk. When I can fire the
Yeah.
silk, same smell like a human hair.
Yes, when it's burning.
Yes, and silk.
Yeah, it's actually burning the silk. Oh no. There. That should do
And
it.
smelling
Yeah.
like a
I can smell it. It smells like burning hair. That's how it smells. So if it smells like burning plastic, you got duped. I had a really positive experience shopping here at Mirotra Silk Factory. I didn't feel like I'm a customer. I felt like I was a guest in their house, and I didn't feel pressured to buy stuff from them, unlike when you go to shops to most shops here in Varanasi, you feel like you're being pressured to buy something even if you don't want them. Here, they just show you the goods and you decide if you want them or not. And I must say, the quality of the products it's so good. You just have to see it for yourself. I ended up buying all of this stuff. They're so exquisite and beautiful. The quality is amazing. They're 100% silk and it's very safe to buy here, unlike if you buy some from the shops in stalls, because maybe they're polyester and you don't want polyester, right? And I had 2 shirts done. They are very reasonably priced and you don't have to haggle because it's fixed price. You really definitely have to check this store out. It's called Miratra Silk Factory. It's near Lalgat. I'm here with Bal Krishna and he's going to show me his factory on how silk is being made. Wow, I'm on a motorbike with no helmets. Time to die. This is like Rome all over again. Except that I'm in Varanasi and it's 100 times dirtier. I love the experience though, it's really different. Bal, tell us about this machine for making silk.
This is without electric machine, handmade.
Yeah,
and
handmade.
difficult work from Varanasi, make it from this machine.
So how does it work?
This is two people making for one scarf for 20-25 days.
Oh, to make
Like this.
20 to 25 days to make what?
One shawl.
One shawl?
One shawl.
Well, the process of making this silk is so complicated.
Yes.
I'm not gonna explain it to you, but this is how it looks like. They have to step on something and the silk comes somewhere and the design card is making the designs and all that. But this is how it looks like. Let's make our life simple, alright? And I'm so tired. I'm here now in Rich Rama Palace, the most expensive hotel here in Varanasi. And I'm gonna try out their food. There's a minimum 1,000 rupees spent in this restaurant. And I was informed of that when I entered. I'm like, I can pay 1,000 rupees. No, just kidding. Maybe it can be intimidating for some people. But yeah, I'm chill with that. Maybe he's thinking I'm just gonna have cake. So no offense. To make my life easier, I just ordered a thali. Thali means set meal. And I ordered Varanasi thali. It's a collection of the specialties of Varanasi. So finally, I can get to have a taste of real food of Varanasi, or Benares as they call it. It started with a soup. This is fig and almond soup. Oh Lord, the soup is divine. It's so good. Here's my thali. And my friend here is gonna explain to you what it's all about.
This is the sprout salad. All the
Yes.
chopped onion, tomato, the chickpeas, and the sprout are there. And this is the rice. This is the basmati rice. These are the lentil. This is the dal makhani.
Yes.
This is the eggplant vegetable.
Yes.
This is the peas and cauliflower vegetable. This is nimona. It's a grind of peas.
Yes.
This is paneer khasa. It's a cottage cheese preparation in tomato onion gravy.
Yes.
This is the curd.
Yeah.
And these two are the starter. One is hara bhara kebab and one is
Yes.
paneer malai tikka.
Also, these are all vegetarian.
That's all vegetarian.
Oh, that's right.
And
Because Varanasi food they say is vegetarian
Yes,
because
of
it's a
course.
holy city.
It's a holy city.
But here in Varanasi, you have 2 types of food, right? You have the Varanasi food, the vegetarian one, and also the mughal.
Mughal is the
Yes.
no onion, no garlic
But
vegetarian.
yes, they
don't
they,
use
they
the
don't use
garlic, onion and the
yes,
ginger and these
and
kind of things.
they use meat. Yes. So those are your 2 options while you're here in
And this is
Varanasi.
your butter.
Oh,
Naan.
that's naan bread.
Yes, butter naan.
Yes.
And enjoy your thali.
Thank you so much. I gotta be honest with you, I'm not a fan of vegetarian food because I love meat. I love my meat. But this is amazing. Look, I practically demolished all of the curries here. I didn't touch much of the rice and the naan bread because, calories. My favorite, which is absolutely amazing, is the one in the middle. The appetizer is just so good. Oh, if I could eat 4 of them, it would be amazing.
It is also noteworthy to mention that the rice that they have here doesn't taste like fleas. Or, you know, those insects. I haven't eaten those insects by themselves, but I kind of know how it tastes like. The rice here tastes really good. So what do we have here?
This is a baked yogurt, and this is your gulab jamun.
I'm not really fond of Indian sweets, so I only ate half of it, or maybe a quarter of it. But the quality is really good. For people who like Indian sweets, they will like this. It's really well done. It's very smooth and tasty. Very sweet though, that's why I don't like it. That is the best meal I've had here in Varanasi. It comes with a price tag though. It cost me 2,200 rupees. But the food is so good, I recommend it. And the service is just really impeccable. I was treated like a Raja while I was eating. It's really good. You should, give it a try. This is the interior of Bridge Rama Hotel. It's very nice. The building itself is 200 years old. And look at the hallways. I don't have access to the hallways because I don't stay here. I can afford $700 a night. But I just want to show you. They have 3 levels over there. Yeah. Look, so pretty. It has certain Islamic features to it. It kind of reminds me of the hotel that I stayed in Sevilla, Spain a few years ago. Except that they have these Indian figures here. Hello, monkey. Monkey, come play with me. You, come here, play with me. They won't play with me. Good morning. I'm just here in Varanasi on my 4th day. I just realized that I am in the biggest toilet in the whole wide world because this is the area where I've seen a lot of people shitting all together all at the same time. There I can see some, like, at least 12 people shitting now. It's unbelievable. And yeah, just a sec. Well, I don't wanna take a video of them because that will be incorrect. Oh, there's one. Sorry. But it's very interesting to see how they do their own thing, right? That monkey is feral. It attacked me, almost. And it attacked the dog as well. Oh, it ran away. But it's so vicious. Why are monkeys so vicious? Oh my god, that vicious monkey is trying to hunt the female monkey that is tied up. That's so bondage. This is S&M, monkey style, Varanasi style.
Varanasi style.
Yes.
So, what do you
But
think
I'm so
about?
scared of these monkeys. They're vicious.
They are very
Oh my
famous
God.
of lassi,
Look.
you know. There is
It's
lassi,
gonna attack the dog
very
again.
famous.
Oh my god. Morning! I'm in the middle of Ganges. As you can see, I want to do a 360, but I should be very, very careful. I'm on my way to Ramnagar Fort, and I have the boat all for myself. Woo! It is quite a bit very foggy today. As you can see, I'm not sure if it's fog or haze, but the visibility is not really good. Behind me is the 17th century Ramnagar Fort. This was the home of the Maharajas for 400 years. They don't live there now though. This is how Ramnagar Fort looks like on the inside. It is in a state of disrepair, but it's still charming in a way. Alright, it is indeed actually a fort. It's not really high, it's around 3 meters, but don't trust my measurements because I'm really bad at that. And it looks really nice from here. Interesting. I really like it. It's crumbling splendor, if you know what I mean. There's a term for that. Like finding the beauty in the crumbling state of buildings. It's quite charming. Look at that. Do I recommend going to Ramnagar Fort? Sure, if you have plenty of money, plenty of time, and if you're into swords and crumbly buildings, then sure, you should go. But in my case, I kind of regretted going here. It's quite expensive to get here just to see this fort. I paid 900 rupees for the boat ride. And to get inside the museum, it's 200 rupees. And there's not really much to see inside the museum either. It's just some stuff used by the Maharajas, I suppose. And they're not really kept properly. They're all covered in dust. I'm not even exaggerating. I'm just being real. And there are also some decorative stuff, and that's not really plenty of them. You can find them in antique shops. And also, oh, the good part is the collection of swords and guns used, centuries ago. That's one thing you should see. But overall, it's quite really expensive to go here. If you do have plenty of money, just go. But if you're in a budget and you don't really have much time, no, don't go here. I can't believe we have to go through all the hassle of coming to Ramnagar Fort just to see that. I feel so ripped off. Hi, I'm here in Natura, India, and I'm just shopping for some essential oils and perfume. And the lovely proprietor here, Sunny, is putting all my orders into the bottles. There's this one scent here that I really like. It's made from sandalwood and mud. So you have to buy that. I'm near the Shashwamedh Ghat and I'm going to have dinner in this restaurant. Let's see if it's good. That is banana lassi. So many options, so I just ordered the Ruchikar special thali. That's everything that's in there. Let's start with the soup. That is the soup. Then we have the chips. Here's the thali. I'm supposed to eat all of that. I only ate 1/3 of the food because it was so filling. It's right on the money. I only paid 550 for everything, and that's very decent. And it's good food, but not, really excellent. You should check that out. It's one of the few places in Varanasi where you can find good food. As you can see, that is the Durga temple. That is where I'm heading to. I'll tell you something about Durga. Durga is manifestation of the goddess Parvati in order to defeat a demon. I forgot the name of the demon. I think it's Mahashasur. This is the courtyard of Durga temple. It is also known as Monkey Temple, but I didn't see any monkey. If you have extra time to spare in Varanasi, you have to check out Monkey Temple. It's very cool inside. There are monkeys and live music in some rooms while they perform their rituals and praise for their chosen gods. It's very cool. I wouldn't recommend going to Durga Temple because it's mainly for worship, not for touristy stuff. Well, this place is for worship mainly, but if you want to see something different, you have to check this out. This Monkey Temple. This is my fourth and last night here in Varanasi. I'm just chilling here in Asighat. When I planned this trip to India, I had Varanasi as my main destination because I wanted to have some sort of spiritual awakening and I wanted to find myself. Well, I didn't really get to have those in this trip. Maybe next time I'll go to Rishikesh or some more solemn and quieter area perhaps to meet those goals. But however, I do recommend for you guys to go here in Varanasi. It's a total delight for the senses. It's not for the weak of heart, but it's a very wonderful experience. I had so much fun. The things that you have to do here in Varanasi would be number one is the morning boat ride along the Ganges. That is really good. Second is the Manikarnika Burning Ghat and the other Burning Ghat. You can check that out. Third one will be the evening arti down the Shashwamedh Ghat. The fourth one will be shopping for silk. Just make sure that you get your silk from good shops. And the fifth one would be just strolling along the ghats. There are 90 or so ghats here, and if you're just gonna keep on walking, you'll get to see a glimpse of how people here in Varanasi live their lives. And it might be totally different from yours, so it's worth checking out. Go do that. And of course, let's keep it real. Don't go to Varanasi if you don't like huge crowds of people. Second, don't go to Varanasi if you don't like traffic mixed with cows and bikes and everything else in between. There is no left side or right side on the streets here. They just go anywhere they want, I think. Don't go here if you don't like too much noise pollution. They just keep on yanking their horns all the time. It's non-stop. Fourth, don't go here if you don't like local vendors and hawkers relentlessly harassing you. That could really annoy you. And also don't go here if you just don't wanna see poverty of some sorts. It's quite depressing, but it's also an eye-opener. Yes, remember those. Shout out to all the friendly dogs here in Varanasi, like this one. Especially this one, trying to cuddle me, but yeah, look, so friendly. Look. Ah, look at the dog, Ay. Oh my god, the dogs here are crazy. They're just so lovely. Look.